All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick's Strength and Power. So you may have seen on my Instagram, I posted these two photos of Rolly Winkler. So these are the most recent photos of Rolly Winkler during his Olympia prep over there in Kuwait at Oxygen Gym. So on my post, I asked you guys to comment your opinion on how Rolly Winkler is looking, and of course, there were hundreds and hundreds of comments. And the most common thread that I saw in the comments was just how big and round Rolly Winkler is, and how insane it really is, because nobody really compares to Rolly. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, out of all the guys competing in the Olympia this year, in terms of who I'm most excited to see how they look on the Olympia stage, I got to say number one is Phil Heath. I'm most excited to see how he looks in terms of, is he going to have a gut? Is he going to look good? Is he going to be way better than last year? Is he going to be worse? How is Phil Heath going to look is the number one question in the back of my mind. But next to Phil Heath, the other guy that I'm most excited to see compete is Rolly Winkler. I mean, Rolly Winkler has been a guy that ever since back in 2012 when he was featured in Generation Iron, everyone has had their eye on Rolly Winkler, even before he was placing well at the Olympia. He's been a guy that's been, at the forefront of the bodybuilding scene, and that was regardless of how he placed. People just always recognized that roundness and fullness that he had, and everyone has always seen potential in Rolly. I mean, Rolly's best placing at the Olympia was 6th place, and he placed 6th back-to-back in 2016 and 2017. So he didn't move up either of those years. But this year, I think we've seen the best version of Rolly Winkler that we've ever seen at that Australia Arnold Classic. We have seen the smallest and most controlled waist by Rolly Winkler that we've ever seen in 2018. And now with these off-season pictures, we are seeing arguably the biggest and fullest and hardest Rolly Winkler that we've ever seen. So that's why I'm so excited to see how Rolly looks at the Olympia, because if he's able to maintain this same level of freakiness, honestly, the way that he looks right now, as big and round and dense as he looks, if he's able to come in like that at the Olympia and have the same waist that he had at the Arnold Australia, Rolly Winkler, I mean, he's a top 3, top 4 guy if he's able to do something like that. So that's why I'm so excited to see how he looks. Because just when I think I couldn't be more impressed by Rolly Winkler, his team comes out with a new progress picture where he just looks out of this world. I mean, he looks like an alien. He doesn't even look human in these pictures. It's like no bodybuilder that we've ever seen before. And if Rolly never does crack the top 3 or never does go head-to-head with a Phil Heath or a Big Ramy, I think he's going to go down in history as kind of like the Paul Dillette of our generation. Paul Dillette was this massive bodybuilder from the 1990s. Never really did that well at the Olympia. He was never really a guy that was in the conversation for second or winning the Olympia. But he was by far one of the biggest guys of the 90s, and I think Rolly Winkler is kind of like that. He struggles a little bit with conditioning. He struggles a little bit with his midsection, and Paul Dillette was the same way. But hopefully, I think this year is going to be Rolly Winkler's year. Based on everything we've seen this year, I think Rolly Winkler is gearing up to bring the best physique that he's ever brought to the Olympia stage, and I honestly think that's what we're going to see from Rolly in 2018. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Based on these most recent progress pictures, how do you think Rolly Winkler is going to do at the 2018 Olympia? Thank you guys for watching the video, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.